bitch better have my money.
So I'm a little tired today, and I kind of brought this up with Patrice before the show, and then Patrice said that he's really tired today as well. And your story is much more interesting than my horse S.
What?
With the argument with the, are you allowed to go there, or
Yeah, I could
with the
go
chick
there.
and all that?
Yeah, I could go there. I definitely could go there.
Well, just tell people why you're a little tired today.
Me and my... I don't know if it's so fresh and it's so real too.
It's so fresh.
It's still fresh.
It's fresh.
Brand new stuff.
Yeah, because I've been trying to. My pickup line now is to any chick I go, look, me and my girlfriend are not seeing anybody.
That is an interesting way to put it.
Me and my girlfriend, just to open line, me and my girlfriend are single. And what I'm trying to do, I'm just trying to stay, if this even sounds right, faithful.
Mm-hmm.
By look, she's into that. So I'm just trying to. What I did is what happens is anybody out there who's trying to get into threesomes, the protocol is that your girlfriend or your wife, she solicits women, and if y'all want to do a little train thing with your wife, you solicit the guys. What's happening is when she's soliciting the women, she's realizing how dumb women are, she's a trooper. But she goes, other women must be like me. And women treat her like they treat a dude. Like, hey, how you doing? She's like, hey, I'm pretty, and would you like to? And they go, no, I don't. And she realized.
And you would think it would be easy because she's a girl.
She's a girl.
Yeah.
And she's starting to realize how annoying women are in terms of sex. So basically, I met a chick 5 months ago and put a little work in. Now, we only talked 3 times, but the first time I met her, I'm like, hey, look. Why don't you come on with me and my girl? We're single. Bland. She's like, I can't. But she'll call me on the phone, and my girl got mad because why does this girl have your number? But I give my number out all the time. If a chick, I'm very accessible. If people know me, I'm really, a lot of people got my number. So it's like I say, here, you need to call me. Call me and find out when I work next. What happens is I then talk to this chick, and I say, look, she finally gives in a little bit. I said, go to my girl's job, and...
Oh, my gosh.
There's so many problems with this story already, man.
Go to your girl's job.
I said, look, go to my girl's job and just go in and meet her. Because I understand, if you wanted me to sleep with you and you had a boyfriend, and I'd be like, ugh, I'm some strange dude. And then I would want to meet the dude and say, okay, this dude's cool. We'll knock your wife up. Right. So I said to the girl, I said, it'd be cool for you to go and see her down her job. My girl's a trooper. I called my girl to say, hey, look, somebody's coming down to check you out, and see if you like her. So it was on. She almost got fired from a job because she went down and said she just went bananas. So we're arguing and trying to make sense of it all. And I'm telling her, look, if we're going to do a threesome, which we want to, we can't keep buying hookers. We're trying to find, what I'm trying to do is big love. You seen that show? That's what she's afraid of. See, she likes the hookers because it's like, bam, beat it, whore. But I'm trying to get a square broad to be our girlfriend. And I'm like, look, if I take you shopping, listen, baby, if I buy both of y'all panties, I'm going to buy you 4 and her 2. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just to keep.
You're still a little better than she.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep, she's going to be, and I told her, I said, look, you are our girlfriend. And when people ask you, do you have, you say, no, I don't have a boyfriend. I have a couple. And
you are treading on some dangerous ground.
But by the end, logic wins, man, because she can't do it because she keeps playing around because she's frustrated about how dumb women are. And she thinks that since I set up the situation, that this opens up more for me to be spending time with this girl. But I'm like, even if you bring a chick in, I could spend time with this girl. So finally I end up telling her, look, I don't see other women. If I wanted to, first of all, I sent the broad down there to you. Do you?
Oh, well, of course. Then makes you the gentleman. Makes you the perfect gentleman in this whole thing.
Oh, well, it's all in the open. This is fine.
Oh, man, listen to me, man.
I sent the broad down there.
I sent her down.
We all understand what you're saying, but we also understand why the girl's not going to accept what you're saying.
My girl should be more understanding. It's like we're a team.
Look, the bottom line is, your girl, you're getting 100% more girl. She's getting 50% less guy.
Absolutely
That's
not.
right.
That is
That's
just the way it works.
And
Absolutely
4 panties compared to 2 is not going to keep her happy.
By the way, at least 50% less guy. That's the best she can do. Normally, it's probably going to be 25, 75, 75 to the new chick.
You know what it is? Me and her get 50% more love for each other. And
for each other.
And our relationship gets 100%. So we're up 200%. Because
You're nuts.
I'm trying to.
Me and her
it's like stock trades.
Me and her gonna love each other 50% more just because
there's someone else there.
The excitement and the thing.
Right.
And this girl gets 100% of a couple. This is our girlfriend, man. She's gonna hang out.
So you're looking for a longer term thing,
just a
with the
girlfriend.
same
Yes.
different girl.
So
instead of hookers or some one night stand thing, you could call her up, or she could call you and go, "Hey, let's go out, and then we'll all go back and."
Or maybe they become friends. And the thing is, what if I like her? She says, "What if I like her more than you?" I'm like, "What?"
That'd be great if they both dumped you. That would make me so happy. They both just said, "You know what? You suck."
Like, why are we with this guy? We love each other.
We love
This
each
is
other,
great.
but then they'll just be walking around
Patrice to
like
buy
2
us some more
fruitcakes with
panties.
their heads bobbling. They get no guidance.
You're the rudder.
Hey, I know I didn't expect to tell the story, but man, I'm saying she thinks. I said, look, and this is to your girl. I don't get.
So the problem,
I can get another girl if I feel like it, and there's nothing you can do about it.
but the problem is,
So protect yourself.
so your girlfriend is mad that you were talking to this girl on the side,
that
even though you
I
were talking to her
initiated,
on the side to set up the threesome.
Yes,
And you feel like your girlfriend should understand that.
Because 2 guys, right? If she was in the vein, like, because she is a
Wouldn't we
girl.
all want to live in Patrice's world? I mean,
Patrice's world is just a special place.
Like,
it's way out. You need a passport to get there. It's far away.
Either that or you need to live in Utah.
You got to take
or some
connecting
third world
flights.
country somewhere where you're the
Get
king.
your shots.
Oh.
It's just so far away.
Oh, the only thing she was mad at is the idea that this girl would get attention beyond her. Like, all of a sudden, I'm walking around with this girl. We're eating by ourselves.
That isn't a viable concern of hers?
Yes, but everything is a viable concern. And I'm telling her, have faith that it ain't going to be, because why would I send this girl down there to exercise the faith in the threesome? I send her to her. I said, go to see this girl.
I love how he's putting so much credence in that.
Oh, yeah, he gets so mad. Like, why doesn't this dumb broad understand this?
Patrice, do you understand?
Really?
You sound exactly like Opie's parking lot story to everybody.
And I'm talking about stupid parking.
No one's agreeing with you.
I'm just, well, we understand, but we also,
Right.
it is very similar to what I'm talking about. Look, all I want to do is get into parking lot
He's
B.
justifying it by saying, look,
Right.
I sent her over there.
Yeah.
So the honesty is there. You're being very forthright with this. You could just go out and cheat.
I could easily, because this girl likes me, man. I could easily just go, I don't have a girlfriend, or my girlfriend, she's on the way out. And I could just schmooze this girl, and it's possible that we'll be.
Don't you understand that's kind of gunboat diplomacy you're using there? You're holding that threat over your girl's head. Like, it's not so much an explanation of, look what I could do. It's like, look what I could do, but I'm not.
No.
It's there. The gun's at your head. The gun's at your head, but I'm not going to pull the trigger because, I'm invited.
No, I'm not holding her hostage with that. I am not holding her hostage with that. What I'm saying is, why, if we're 2 people who are into, it's like Bonnie and Clyde, man. We are into what we're into.
Right.
But it's like Bonnie breaks protocol, Clyde breaks protocol, where he shoots the cop first. And she goes, I always want to shoot the cop first. But we're doing what we do. But this time I messed up by shooting first. But we're both shooters, man.
Yeah, but
we're
Right.
both out to kill.
Yeah, but you know what? You're wrong, because if you had just a girlfriend on the side, you wouldn't be having a threesome. You found a girl that wants to have another girl. You want 3 at one time or 2 at one time. You wouldn't get that with just a girlfriend.
What are you talking about?
If you had just this new girl
Yeah.
on the side,
Right.
that wouldn't be a threesome.
Oh,
That'd just be
see,
another
that's just
girlfriend.
another girl. You're going laterally.
No. But
You want to go up.
No. Wait a minute. Time out, Vinny. Time out, Mr. Family, everybody. All right? You kiss your wife in the mouth the same way you kissed her 10 years ago?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, I do. That's
Shut
why
up,
I got
you,
so many kids.
You liar.
I'm
no,
spitting out kids every 9
Let me
months.
tell you something. No matter how fine that girl is, after a few years, man, you want a little strange. I'm a fat hog. I'm a mess naked. I make me sick. And my new house got big mirrors.
You're a mess
and
dressed.
my girl should not be in the bed. She shouldn't be loving me this much.
All right.
I'm telling you, man.
Hold on. Save that rant for when we get back because we're late.
To him.
Stay right there because
Yeah.
we're not done with this.
By a long
bunch
shot.
of people calling up. The threesomes are a disaster. That's
All women.
no, that's a guy.
All women.
It's a disaster because...
Wait, Bruce in PA says threesomes are a disaster. Jerry in Connecticut, some of us live just like Patrice. So just hold that thought because we're a little late right now. It's the ONA virus spreading across America. We'll continue with this thing in just a bit.
Pal Talkers heard it.
We're trying to do something for XM. We're still waiting for the equipment to come in, but we're going to do a thing where we start recording the stuff that happens during the commercials and then playing that stuff back.
Yeah. Because sometimes things happen.
Oh, my God. It sucks that we had to take a break there, but Patrice O'Neal's in the middle
Great
of it.
idea, too, man.
He's in the middle of an amazing rant, and a lot of people are saying that his rant is just like the rant I started with. I'm talking about a dumb parking lot. He's talking about a relationship, but it's pretty similar.
With trying to get a threesome together. Mm-hmm. And it is the same thing. It's personal entitlement. You feel entitled.
But there's a difference, man. The difference is this.
All right.
Here's Obi's like, hey, I can't get in this stadium. This is making me sick. It should not be like this. I am angry about it. All right, Obi, what are you going to do? Nothing, but it should be better. All right, Patrice, I want to do threesomes. Preferably have 2 girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Or basically 1 girlfriend and we have a girlfriend.
So your relationship has a girlfriend.
Yes.
You and your chick, your girlfriend,
Yes.
have a girlfriend.
Have a girlfriend.
All right.
That's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
I am trying to make strides in doing that. I am trying to make it happen. Because I think that...
You're trying to park closer to the stadium.
And the only...
That's all I see.
I want parking... I want parking space.
He wants VIP parking.
And your girl is at every single aisle waving you further from the stadium. And you're trying to explain to her that you'll be happy if I'm closer to the stadium because I'll be happy.
Because she's in the car with me. And she's always going... She's riding with me. So my happiness is happiness, man. A woman's happiness is not based on anything except for trying to figure out how to be happy. So if I'm happy and I have to cause her, I have to bring happiness to her, I have to be happy so that I'm in this mood.
All right, well,
to give her this happiness, to give her what she needs.
So how does this come into another girl dropping
because
in and having sex with you too?
That makes me super happy. And I'll have enough happiness to give 2 women now.
So you're using the Reagan's trickle-down economics.
Trickle down, man.
With happiness.
Trickle down, man. Because a woman's happiness, she doesn't know, like, what makes her happy. She just, okay, women go from place to place, specific to specific. When me and my girl argue, I always try to argue the context of the entire thing.
But is she even allowed to argue with you?
Absolutely.
Oh, it doesn't seem like it.
I got a big
in
mouth.
Patrice's world,
But
it seems like you shut your mouth and let me rule the whole place.
When I met her, okay, I had a few women, okay? She asked me, and I think I told you this, she asked me, how did she end up being my girl? And I said, because you hung around. You know, because you stayed in there. You hung in there.
Oh, my God.
And what it is, it's like karate class. And this is women.
This relationship's a disaster.
Karate. Oh, man. It's like karate class, man. It's like you meet. Look, would you agree that men deal in numbers when it comes to relationships? When we have to go find women. We can't sit around and wait for women to come to us. We have to actively go search.
Yeah, you got to go seek and destroy.
It's like having a human resources department. You may have the secretary you need, but she might leave your ass without 2 weeks' notice. And see, you stuck. What, your company gonna go out of business? So what happens is, when I met my girl, I had about 5 or 6 girls that I had been.
By the way, there's actually people out there saying you're full of S.
Of course.
We know Patrice for a long time.
No.
He lives by different rules than most people. I know there's a few out there also saying I live just like Patrice, but in general, the average guy is not getting away with what Patrice is doing with his relationships and his life. Did you ever think that your current girlfriend, just wants you and that's it?
She does.
But she's playing these little games to keep you happy, hoping that maybe someday you're going to give up on all this other crap and just settle down with her.
Can I tell you what my girlfriend is?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what she is.
Hi.
She is a lesbian who is in love with me. She hates men, but she loves me for whatever reason, because I was the first dude to be into her without being sexual with her. She would hang out with me. I'd give her guidance. She would go, "Don't I look good in this?" And I'm like, "You look good, but you do." But I would be honest.
You'll do.
But I would be honest.
Yeah.
I would be honest with her. Where other guys would lie to her to sleep with her. Just to sleep, and she'd be like, "Well, why? I'm a cool chick. I do anything. I'm down. I don't play sex games with nobody. But why is these dudes not making me their girl?" And I was telling her why. And as I was doing that, she was falling in love with me. And I was just being frivolous. So once I realized she was in love, I added her to the karate class. And she happened to be, after I flip everybody, right, and they go, "I'm getting out of this class." By the end of the thing, there's 2 girls left, and they're both black belts. One loses, and she's just like, out of here.
Yeah.
So now I have a black belt, and she has a black belt in my crap. Because I can't feed her. So that's why I don't cheat on her. Because if I go out and I go talk to some girl I just met and I give her a white belt, lies. "Hey, baby, just some old easy white belt, yellow belt."
Yeah.
I come back to my girl with white belt mentality. I come back to her. I go, "Hi-ya." And she goes, she kicks me in the face and goes, "I've never been able to kick you in your face that easy. What you doing? Talking to a white belt?" I got to stay focused with her.
Because she has a black belt in you.
She has a black belt in me. She knows I'm not, I was going to say jiving her, but I ain't jiving her. I'm not playing games with her. And she's not doing this she's a soldier, man. I went to Brazil with her. She's not doing this for me.
She is definitely getting enjoyment.
She is a soldier.
All right, there's the answer. I'm just asking.
Okay.
Now I understand a little more about your relationship.
But now that's Brazil, where you're paying for things. Now
there's a hooker out there that likes me. She didn't like her. I said, "Are you out of your mind? You could have gave her $100. She would have took it, and you could have smacked her around and made her and say, 'Yeah, you like my man, you a whore,' smack upside the head." She didn't think like that.
What's this don't like stuff? You're paying.
There was a chick that she was my play girlfriend out there.
Yeah.
And she had more than just, "I want your money." She was like, "I want your money," and "Who's this?" And my girl's like, "Who's this? Oh, looking at you like she like you like that." So she's getting into it with third world whores when they give her that vibe. But the ones that don't give her, that's all she wants is not to be challenged, man. And she won't be.
Let me ask you.
You're bringing another girlfriend.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen.
Let me ask you. I was just going to say that. Now this other girl comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Your girl digs her because she's a lesbian that's in love with you. You love the situation because now you got the 2 chicks. But
I got one chick.
You are well. Let me just say.
I got one
okay,
chick,
you got one
and
chick,
we have one chick.
and you have one chick,
You don't
right?
answer.
Yeah, but she only gets 2 panties. The other one gets 4.
By your logic,
My girl gets 4. I'm sorry.
by your logic, you are so fantastic that this girl is going to have to fall in love with you. Because you are a master of women. You will understand this girl. You will start treating her.
Here's the trickle
down. She will fall in love with you.
It can't be 2 queens, Anthony. There's one queen.
So are you going to have them duke it out?
No, my girl.
Death match.
My girl will guide her through. Okay, I love my nipples licked. Right?
All right.
Now.
Damn it.
That's just an ugly.
We was in Brazil.
Can we go back to talking about parking lot?
Wait a minute, though. We was in. My girl's looking at the nipple, and there's a hooker licking the other nipple, right?
Uh-huh.
And my girl looks at the hooker and taps her on the top of her head, and goes to let her know that he likes.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So what'll happen is if we find us a girlfriend, my girl will trickle down what I like to her. I'm not gonna have that much access.
So you're not even gonna. It's gonna be all filtered through your chick.
She's gonna have
your
a little
wants,
relationship
needs,
daughter.
everything else.
Dude,
Filtered through your chick. Filtered to your two, the new chick.
Yeah.
And that way you don't have much contact with her, so she can't fall in love with you, but she will know to do your bidding through your real chick.
Yeah, Patrice's main girlfriend will be like the manager, and then the girl will be
Right.
a worker bee, and she can tell her what.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Patrice can fire her through that manager. You're out of here.
You need a reality show, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Your people should be freaking...
Are they crazy not having Patrice on a reality
They should
show?
be, like, pushing a reality show, Patrice O'Neal and his chick. That would be a reality show I would watch.
I pitched it.
Because there's some honesty there.
I went to Comedy Central, pitched it, and my girl came to the thing, and they looked at me like... She came in and looked at me like y'all would look at me. You know, when I'm talking, and I go, look, the show is going to be me guiding women, right? But I have a girlfriend, and all I'm doing is trying to find a woman that this could be my girlfriend if I was looking for one.
Go to VH1.
Go to
VH1
Hustler or Playboy TV. You can't go to Comedy Central.
Go to VH1.
Yeah, because this is no joke. This is just very serious.
So this started with Patrice saying that you didn't get much sleep because you had the argument with your girlfriend because she found out you were talking to another girl, but you were talking to this other girl to bring her as a new girlfriend, but not as important as the main girlfriend. She only gets 2 pairs of panties. Your girlfriend that you love gets 4.
Right. It's always better.
So how did it end?
We had one of the best sessions we've ever had.
It ended with
She walked to the bathroom limping. She crawled to the bathroom. We had one of the best sessions we've ever had. When she gets tired, because I never get tired of arguing, and she got tired, and when there's logic involved, because she feels how she feels, and so she was just saying, look, I feel how I feel. I don't want you hanging out the perception that this some other girl and I look like a fool and this, that, and the third. And then I'm like, look, it's not going to happen. My logic was why would I bring her? It's too easy. I'm just telling her it's too easy to cheat. It's too easy to cheat. I'm not a nice guy with that particular situation.
Yeah.
I'll get a little side, but I got a girl that I don't want to. Losing her is important enough, but still, if I'm going to sacrifice the fact that I like to go get strange,
you'd rather just have it all right on the table. Yeah. This is what I'm going to do, so I need this from you.
Yes, but I got lucky and found a soldier.
What the hell does she see in you?
I'm a trooper, man. I don't.
What
man,
the
she's
hell
free.
does she see in you?
She's free, man. She's a free woman.
She's a lesbian, basically. So she doesn't like guys. But she loves you.
She loves me.
Why? Because your honesty? Because you take care of her bills.
Because no one
buy her nice things.
Like every other woman who falls in love with me, I guide them. I don't leave them hanging.
All right.
I told her, if we break up, man, some lucky man's gonna get a good woman. Some of you dudes out there, if you break up with your girl, I gotta get a maniac that I gotta fix.
All right, and now let's get back to what you said about Vinny.
Fix.
You said something else there that you don't kiss.
Yeah, no one. Look, man, my girl is lovely. Vinny's wife is lovely. Everybody got lovely women, man. And after a few years, you cannot. It's scientifically impossible for you to kiss your wife.
Science is being brought in now.
I read a book.
Yeah.
No,
it's scientifically impossible to kiss your woman with that same I just met you passion if you've been with her for a few years. So you gotta find ways to jack it up. See, you got a family, Vinny, which kind of gives you that obligatory kind of, you're a dad, you're a family man. But you kiss your wife like you just met her. Don't lie, Vinny.
Well, you don't understand. With kids, I can't kiss her that often, so you're wrong. When I get to kiss her, it's fun.
Did you hear that? Did you hear?
Yeah, because
did you hear the roller skating he did? Well, I have kids. Shut up, Vinny.
You don't understand that because
it's fun.
There's something disconnected in you. You're not a normal human being.
Yeah, that's why we love him. We love you.
No,
we love the Patrice.
Go ahead, Vinny.
No, listen. You're not normal. People don't like you. when they meet you because you're not normal.
But you like me, Vinny.
I love you.
You like me why, though? When you met me.
Yeah.
You know why?
Yeah,
because it wasn't status quo. It's like you meet some little intern in the elevator over at the Viacom building. Hello, how's your morning? Shut up. It's 6 a.m. Why? Because you are raping me with your niceness. Why is my bitterness in the morning so bad? Why is my bitterness different from your hey? Subjugate me with your fake. How you doing?
Listen, you lost me somewhere.
No, because you want to go, hello, how are you? This good morning, and that's status quo. But I met you and said, look at you,
so you're saying
idiot, and you go, but that's what kind of guy you really are, Vinny. You're a guy who gives people, you mess with people all the time. And you go, wait a minute, you had to get used to the fact that we didn't go through the social contract. And all I'm trying to do, this is what I'm trying to do, Opie. I'm trying to eliminate the social filter and go from this is how I feel to saying it. And sometimes it still gets blocked and choked into the contract. But I just want to come up and say...
You're not going to get an argument from me. We relate on that level.
Right. I just want to say what I feel like saying. And if my girl asks me, you just want to be with 2 women and make them 2 women your girlfriend, I go, yeah.
Well,
yes, that's how I feel.
All right,
wow.
You were asking me about the dumb parking lot. What's the solution? So what's the solution to keeping, the passion going in a relationship? I think it's possible, actually. I really do.
You tell me.
So far, I'm beyond happy 2 years in. So, I mean, so I'm not at that point. I mean, Vinny's trying to say 10, how many years?
12 years.
12 years later, that it's exactly the same, the kissing?
This is what I do. Like the other day, now look, you're going to fucking joke.
No, I'm not. Listen to him and watch this unravel.
No. All right.
Yeah, you're going to jump over me because you're going to say, the other day I got up, I sent my wife flowers, just to send her flowers. That keeps her happy. That makes her happy. She got the flowers. Why'd you do that? Because I love you. That's why. That's how.
That's protocol.
Because you got to court your
protocol.
wife. All you have to do, Opie, you got to court your wife. You got to, look, I take care of myself. I keep myself in good shape. Yeah. That's how I keep it fresh.
You court.
Boring.
No,
exactly.
It's not boring.
It's easy to court your wife in a $7 million house, Vinny.
Wow, you're really.
It's easy when you live in a house where you can ride around in the house. You have a roller coaster in your house, Vinny.
Wow, you just gave all the guys out there a blueprint to keep their relationships going, Vinny.
Give your wife flowers.
Flowers. You know how that's hacky after a while. I mean, sure, flowers are good, but you got to do a little more than flowers.
It's not just flowers. Just give her a credit card, tell her to go spend some money. You go take a vacation.
Exactly. That's what you do.
You can't get in a relationship and get bored.
What happens, Vinny, right? When if the money runs flat, man, you ain't got no guidance.
You gotta work.
You don't need guidance because you have enough money that's the guidance. You can buy her stuff, you can send her on her cruises, you can do all that stuff. But where's the guidance? Where's you have to constantly figure out ways to buy her new stuff. Oh, Vinny, thank you for a new. This is a diamond washing machine. Thank you, Vincent.
The same thing. 4 panties, 2 panties. You're buying. You said the same thing. You got to keep her happy.
I don't keep her happy with buy. I keep her happy with guidance because you know what?
Guidance.
Here's what it is. Once your
here's
girl,
your guidance. I'm bringing another girl.
Here's your hunt.
Train her how to lick my nipples.
And you don't think that's exciting for her? To train another broad?
You're gonna mess up. You're gonna lose that girl because you're trying to have 2 girlfriends. You're gonna blow it off.
And here's the reason. Here's the reason I'm not going to lose her, because I'm trying to have 2 girlfriends. I'm not trying to have 1 each.
You'll get bored with 2, and then you'll need 3.
Trying to have a girlfriend for his relationship that he's in.
Can I speak for Patrice? I think I know him. If he loses his girlfriend because she's not into the girlfriend with another girlfriend thing, right? Mm-hmm. 4 panties, 2 panties. So the other girlfriend's not as good as the main girlfriend. And the main girlfriend leaves because of all this. In Patrice's world, he's going to go, you know what? She wasn't worthy of this anyway. I'm back out there.
The dojo opens back up.
That's right. I'm back out there.
And he trains another black belt.
In his mind, he believes this is how he wants to live. And he also believes that he's going to make it happen. Whether it's with this one that he's currently with or with someone that's he hasn't even met yet. So to answer your question, Vinny, if he does lose that girlfriend, he doesn't care in the end.
Oh, I don't think Patrice cares.
He doesn't care in the end.
Yeah, I don't think he cares at all.
He's going to go, you know what?
I don't think he cares about anything.
But I do. I love my girl, man. I love my girl. I tell her, look, man, I love my girl. I watch too much Maury Povich, right? I love my girl 90% because I need 10% to think that she is garbage, meaning that she could cheat on me, she could do something foul to me, but I give her 90% of my love. I need 10% for me to function so I can look through my files in human resources and get me some more secretaries, get me some more candidates. And it's not going to be easy, but I'm going to supplement. See,
that's your insurance policy.
My girlfriend fills up 90% of me. 90%, okay? Maybe 80% because I'm trying to muscle another chicken. So she fills me up 80%. That means you figure if it was down. 10 women, 10 women
just go down.
It would take 8 women to fill up the space sheet. So I would actively go out and find 8 women to fill the void.
But you love this girl.
I love my girl.
Let me ask you something. You love her. She comes to you tomorrow and says, "Look, Patrice, I love you too. I can't have a girlfriend for our relationship."
I say, fine. And if you want to talk to her, I've said it to her. I said, sweetie, last night I said, look, man, let me tell you what a trooper she is.
All right.
I said, look, and you think this is reverse psychology, but then I said, look, I don't want no trouble. Just we'll cancel this, man. I'm sorry. I was out of, and she said, no. I'm just saying. She wants a piece of this girl. She saw her. She was a hot mama. Little Amazon, 6 feet, nice booty.
And Patrice
my girl
almost has it all figured out. You almost have this puzzle figured out.
But there's some pieces that got to be rearranged. Is that it?
But Patrice's main girlfriend is more lesbian than straight, and that's what's making this whole thing kind of work.
Making it work.
Patrice almost has this puzzle figured out completely. Almost.
You're almost there.
Would you accept a show on XM where it's you and your chick trying to find a third girl?
Did you?
Another girl in the relationship?
No, because they'll just come out the woodworks, man. It's the hunt. It's the manipulation.
He doesn't want him like fish in a barrel. He's got to go out.
I got to find a trooper.
He likes the game.
It's the game. Yeah.
Finding a trooper, man, is exciting.
That's the game for him.
All right, listen, we got to get one person that agrees with Vinny. There's one out there. James in Oklahoma. James.
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
I've been married 17 years, got 4 kids, still have sex 3-4 times a week.
Oh, he's really selling his life. Listen to him. He sounds like there's a razor blade to his throat right now. You listen to you, man. Let me copy how you sound. 17 years, man. 4 kids,
We've been doing this radio show a really long time. I can tell you what's going on right now. His wife is in the passenger seat. You call him. You know you're happy. It's been 17 years. You get on the phone and defend our long relationship.
I love the show, but this isn't necessarily the show you should gauge relationships on.
Oh, we had a big fight 3 days ago.
All right, well,
I'm telling you, man.
It comes and it goes, man.
We have seen that, though, where all of a sudden a guy will call up and like, hey, that's pretty cool. And then you find out that his wife's going to work with him or,
you
they
called that
together.
show because we've been together and I want people to know that you could be together for 17 years and it could still be...
This is the radio show you listen to? Well, you call them right now.
Calling from his minivan with his car seats in the back.
And sir, if you're in the car listening, 2 things you ask yourself. If she left you, what would you really miss?
Oh, my Jesus.
And 2, if you told her how it was, where would she go? And what would she do? She can't get another you. You can get another her easy.
That's what I'm talking about. You're not a normal person.
Wow.
That's not normal.
Love this guy.
If your woman left you, Vinny, she could not find another dude to take with another beauty. Vinny, I haven't been to your house. Vinny has the best house I've ever seen in my entire life. Me, personally. I haven't been to... all right.
Yeah, we got to take a break.
Can she find another you easier than you can find another her? You tell me that.
Yeah, listen, she's listening. Yes, she could.
All right, with that, it's the only virus spreading across America.
Hope he's got his mouth full, and we're all laughing here. Wow. Man, it doesn't stop during the breaks. Patrice just keeps going on and on, just with all this knowledge and wisdom of relationships that is from the planet Krypton, because it's nothing that can work here on Earth. If for some reason, I think it's our oxygen, nitrogen atmosphere that just screws this whole plan of yours up. Maybe you got to go to, like, Venus, because you are just talking fantasy world. It can happen. Whatever you're talking about, let me tell you.
There's somebody out there living it more than I want to.
Whatever you're talking about is possible. It can happen. But it's the after effect, the repercussions, these things. You're making it sound like you do this, and then it follows up with this. No, you do this, it's like, all right, we got to clear out a spot here to build a house on. So let me nuke it. And then I'm going to build a house without thinking it's going to be irradiated for 8,000 years. You're like, what? It cleared the ground, and now it's clear.
When you look at it like that, that's pretty funny.
You like your plan is good up until the repercussion point.
Well, we just asked
the repercussions.
You're kind of assuming too much you're planning too much on what this girl that you're bringing in is going to be all about.
Don't forget one basic thing, that I am not putting it on her to know anything. I am guiding.
Right.
I am driving.
But you're not going to get an empty vessel.
So what'll happen is she has two choices.
Mm-hmm.
She ride or she gets out.
That's what I was saying earlier. Well, we asked a question during the break about your. Can we say?
Go ahead, man.
I don't know what you want to air or not.
It's fine, man.
But basically, your girl.
I'm not gonna say a name, you know what I'm saying? But she's a good girl. You know
Yeah, basically, a girl. We asked if your girl's been with another dude and if that bothers you. And then you said what?
I've seen her pop another dude.
Yeah.
I've seen her with another guy. We went to a swing joint, and because of what I wanted to do, I had to. There was no logic. It would have just been pure hypocritical to say you can't sleep with another dude. I didn't even want to put that in my head to say that. So I said, okay, we're going to do this. And what happened is the dude, what happens is when you swapping, when you're swinging, you go in, he goes in with his girl, and I go in with my girl, and we go and we start with each other. Get the sex vibe going. And we kind of, switch,
Trade up.
Switch up, and he was very gentle with my girl. She liked him. No funny, no strange fingers, no weird action. And she nailed him like a soldier. He was very good to her, and I was very good to his girl.
Right. Hey, when you're in these situations...
All right, now I'm thinking, like, what is it? You just standing there watching?
When they're in these situations and people look at you and go, oh, damn, that's Patrice O'Neal from Web Junk. Do you get recognized in those situations?
Whatever. Like, most people that watch... I mean, look, most of the people... My fans are more the fans of this show... And my fans, like, from HBO or something, than Web Junk. Web Junk people are like the little kids and the teenagers.
Yeah.
But a lot of those college boys, they crazy, man. And they just know me. I'm honest, man. That's why I got Web Junk. It's like, I'm trying to be honest. As honest as I can.
Well, you absolutely are. I'll give you that much.
Call me out, and I might have lied about something or something. I got these girls out there that mush my heart. Couple. When I was young. And you just learn. You live and you learn. And my happiness,
must have been
I just want to be
a hell
happy.
of a mushing.
What's wrong with some happiness?
It must have been a hell of a mushing because you have gone like in a wacky direction, Patrice.
Let's go to...
Nothing wrong with your happiness.
Yeah, let's go to Jerry in Connecticut. Jerry.
Hey, boys, what's up?
Hey.
Is this my boy?
Patrice.
Hey, man.
What's up, man?
This guy's a trooper. When I was doing a Black Phillip. This is my boy.
You know this guy?
He's on my top 8. Never took him off because he's living it. Tell him, Jerry.
Listen, boys. I've been married for 10 years, 2 kids, and I got a girlfriend living in the house for the last 9 years.
There you go.
What?
9 years.
Vinny, you got a 10,000 square foot house. You can't have another girlfriend in there running around?
I think you might find her eventually. Who's that? I keep seeing that girl.
Yeah, just a fleeting glimpse down a hallway somewhere, a long corridor.
This guy's a soldier, man. She live upstairs like what's the thing from Pulp Fiction?
The Gimp?
The Gimp. She upstairs. Him and his wife, I remember the whole thing. Him and his wife, the girl and the wife have a little thing going. He doesn't care that they mess around with
You know why this works? Let me tell you why this works. Because Jerry is like one step away from serial killer. Like, it's got to be...
He's a black guy. We don't serial kill.
Well, the mentality is that of a serial killer. Like,
how can you say that?
Because it's so out there. He's got a kept woman in the attic.
No, she's not kept. They know each other. They hang out together. They watch movies together.
you,
They go
Jerry.
shopping together.
You're like a
four
Mormon.
panties and two, baby.
You're like a Mormon then in the old days.
No, he's happy.
Happy, very happy.
How does a fight happen in that house? Like, in other words, does you ever get like two girls? They ever argue with you? The two of them
Team up, double the bitching.
Gotta.
Well, yeah, but I straighten that out.
He's got the serial. That comment, I straighten that out.
Why is that a serial killer, man? Why?
It's just some kind of weird mentality.
Why?
No, I'm exactly what Patrice is saying is exactly the way it is.
It just doesn't seem to.
I train both of them. I taught both of them.
See, training, it's this.
He's raising a good bitch. He's raising his girl.
And you know what? Neither one of them would leave if I asked them to.
Why did you marry the one? Did you know the other one before you got married?
I did know her, but we weren't sexually involved.
And then after 1 year of marriage, you got this girl moved into your house?
Well, we started having sex first, so probably 2 years or so in the house.
Just you and her, or you, her, and the wife?
Me and the wife were living together. We started having sex with my girlfriend, and then within 2 or 3 years, she moved into the house.
Delicious. That's my plan, too. I just got a house myself, Jerry.
It has a nice attic.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
And does she come to you and say, like, I need money for, something, or
No,
clothes? Or...
No, we just started living together, and I started taking care of her. I bought her a new car. I bought her...
What does the third person get out of this? That's what I don't get.
A new car.
I can see what you get. I can see what the wife gets. But what the girl, in the attic with the chain around her ankle, what does she get in the end?
She gets a fulfillment, man, that she's not going to get. He has enough guidance to lead two women. He can guide these women to something that virile feeling that they don't understand. If you ask them why they love Jerry, they won't be able to tell you because there's some kind of weird nature happening.
You don't think she's waiting for the wife to, die or something?
After 10 years, of course. Yeah, she's been slowly poisoning like flowers in the attic. She's been giving him arsenic in the cookies. He's a trooper. Why can't you understand that?
I'm trying to understand this. I can't understand it.
I mean, you have kids?
Yeah.
You have kids?
And you got kids. What do they call her? Aunt, what's her name? Aunt Whore?
Aunt Whore.
What, Jerry?
They just call her by her regular name.
Yeah. And how old are your kids?
One's 11 and one is 7.
All right, and what do they think about this relationship? What are they being told?
She's the nanny.
No, it's perfectly normal to them. They don't...
Wait, it's perfectly normal. How much do they know about this relationship?
I've had my kids go...
Uh-oh.
Is that your new girlfriend when I have a girl come over the house?
Who goes to back to school night?
Yeah, who goes to the PTA meeting?
Look at Vinny. That's all he cares about.
I can't understand that.
He can't wrap his...
You do understand it.
He can't wrap his arms around this in any
Jerry,
way.
man, I'm sorry I left us hanging. One of these days we're gonna...
So who does the laundry? And if I bring flowers home, who gets what?
Yeah, are there shared duties? Dude, do they...
And Jerry is not like, hey, baby, and then if they get out of line, I'm gonna smack him in the chops. I've never touched my girl. I'm threatening my girl, man. None of that, man. It's a guidance. It's a thing. It's tapping into this thing where she's just looking at you, man. Like,
look,
this is so sexy.
I've seen TV shows about Mormons and people that are into polygamy and stuff like that, and the women are always a little screwy in the head.
Stepford.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're like
I'm
Stepford.
sorry. Which woman do you know that's not screwy in the head?
In a different way. I'm talking they're a little like way out there, a little screwy in the head as far as like their relationship with the man is very submissive, and they have a relationship with each other like almost sisterly. And Patrice isn't saying anything wrong. He's like, and this is great. So they're not real women. They're puppets. They're Stepford wives.
Yeah, why?
Why?
Because there's two of them. So if he
because
if he did the same thing with his
you're
one
not
wife,
getting a loving relationship from.
are you loving, Jerry?
He's on hold because I want to go to Joe.
You're not getting a real loving relationship. You're getting sex from two different women.
How do you know what you're getting? Have you ever done it?
How do I know?
Wait a minute, Anthony. Have you ever done it? You is it now? From what I
pay through the nose every 3 months because of it.
Yeah.
Why do you think I got divorced?
I'm saying, but did you experience any of this action with your old wife? Did you find out if this is wrong?
Didn't I just explain everything? Do you think I'm talking out my ass about this whole thing?
Did you do
I am so experienced. Of course I did.
All right.
I know everything.
What happened?
What happened? I write huge checks every 3 months.
You got divorced because of a threesome?
That was part of it. That was the straw that broke the camel's back.
The threesome was it?
Yeah,
that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
There was a lot going on. Joe in Jersey.
That was the one where when the questioning came about in the courtroom and I would watch the news and the Post report is there, I said, let's go in the back and settle this.
Immediately. Joe, what's up?
I just want to say Patrice sounds exactly like every cult leader I've ever heard.
Yeah,
cult leader, that's what I'm sorry I said serial killer. I meant cult leader. That is absolute. Bravo, sir.
Sounds like
cult leader. You're a cult leader.
He's got nothing to say. He's been found out. Look at him.
Wow.
That's right.
He's proud of that, though.
Because once he swings two, do you think it's going to stop?
That's right.
The hunt is going to go like stop there. He's going to then go, you know, if I could get 3 girls.
And I got some poison Kool-Aid waiting for a hole right now.
The FBI is going to be lobbing grenades through your window.
No, they're not. They're going to be joining me for dinner. Come on in. Come on in, Lieutenant. Have a little piece here.
Doesn't seem to be hoarding weapons. He's hoarding bitches. Is there a law against this?
Officer, put that down. Come on in.
Let's go to Edward in Queens. Edward.
You want to have her over there? Go ahead.
Edward, parking lot Y. I can't believe it.
Good morning.
Yeah, it all started with parking lot Y, by the way. Let's remember that.
Fair enough.
All right, Edward, what's up?
Yeah, what's up, gentlemen?
What's up, man?
Yo, Patrice, I've been married for about nearly 6 years now. I love this woman to death, but I want to get away from her now.
Yeah. And you know what? And you know what will keep you from not get because you don't. You're not sexually like explosive towards her no more. And so now you're figuring that it's getting bad because you're not sexually feeling the way you used to. That's because innately look, God don't make mistakes. There's 5 or 10 women born to every one guy because God knows we will sleep with 5 or 10 women to keep this world going. All you got to do, man, is talk to her and say, look, I just need. Here's what you go to a swing club, go to La Trapeze, man, right? And let me tell you what it'll do.
Where's that?
I don't know where it is, but you just look it up. It's not one of those. It's not one of those things where you knock and say Joe sent me. You can go in. And here's the thing, dude. Let me tell you what you need to do.
Patrice,
you need to watch another guy want your woman, and you will be excited again. And she needs to watch another woman want you, and y'all will want each other again. It'll last a extra 5 more years of excitement because you're living this married life of what you're supposed to be living. If you go out and you find strange guys that want to pop your wife, you're gonna be like, oh, I want her.
Patrice, that can't be done like
at a
you're
mall?
talking about one
Can't that be
extreme,
done at a
right?
mall?
Right?
Yeah,
Can't that be done
around
her looking real good, walking around, and guys look at her?
No, because it's going to be filtered from the other guys. You got to take her someplace where the protocol is some dude in a towel and his chick with her breasts hanging out. Say, listen, your girl is gorgeous, and you go, yours is too. And y'all go in a room and you watch some other dude want your woman.
Well, it's a little further than want. He's getting.
Hey, well, what are you gonna do? Can't have everything. And I'm telling you, that'll spark y'all up, dude. I'm telling you.
Jesus.
No, I'm not lying to you, man. I'm telling you. We're talking animal stuff here. We're not talking. Let's get socially. Let's
Vinny, you taking notes over there or what?
I'm listening. I'm going to try and sell
Let's
to my
clear
wife
our
tonight.
minds socially, man. Let's just clear the social contract. Let's talk about animal. Let's talk about what you feel, man. I don't know what you feel, but whatever you feel, you just aren't into her. And, you know, you're a good guy, and you love her, but you're questioning yourself. You're going, why?
You know what? I'm going to tell you why I feel like this now. Because for the last month, it's just been beefing. And last week we got into a fight so bad that I locked out the house, and she had me committed for the night.
You're done, dude. Get out of it.
Yeah,
It's
no,
over, Johnny.
what's going on?
It's over.
Don't get out of it. This is your fault, dude. Because it's your fault because that's what they do. You have to guide them. You have to let her know anything crazy she does, you have to dismiss it with logic, man. You have to beat her down with logic. I'm telling you, man, your marriage isn't over. She's got something where girls get a little like, I need excitement. Let me tell you something. Any emotion is an emotion for a woman. Hatred is the same thing as love for them. If a girl hates me, I know I can get her. Because I'll flip it over. It's yin and yang, man. Flip your wife, I'm telling
Hate
you.
is love, work is freedom. I love it all. Yeah,
I'm telling you, man. Dude, don't give up, man. I'm telling you, man. Try that out, man. Because let me tell you,
He's got to throw this one back. That's
she
what I'm
cannot.
Yeah, you're locking people out of the house.
Let me tell you
Get out.
something. You're not gonna find a woman who won't do that. You gotta make every woman you with, you gotta make her into your girl. Your wife is your wife, Vinny. If she left you, she have to become someone else's wife. And I don't mean just I do. She has to know what makes you mad, what makes you happy, and she has to care about what makes you mad and what makes you happy. His wife doesn't care because she thinks he doesn't care, so she's doing dumb stuff for drama to get attention. And that's your fault because you started off like that. If you going backwards, it's hard to turn around, man. But now you got to start turning around and you got to take a L.
Patrice wants every guy out there to be a pimp. This is like pimp mentality.
But not hit your wife or put her on the avenue.
So what's he supposed to do now? Let's say, here's an example. She walks up to him and, what the hell do you do? You didn't vacuum the floor. This place is up, man. Blah, 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 blah. She's bitching. What's he supposed to do now after 6 years of taking that?
Bring home a new girlfriend.
Apparently.
What haven't you been listening to?
Apparently. What, am I stupid? I know. The answer was right in front of me.
Somebody wants to call your cult 45, by the way.
That's a good one.
He doesn't have a name, but he did it from his cell phone on the S&P back.
Can I have that for the book? Colt 45.
Colt 45. And some girl from Austin. I watched my husband F 2 women on Saturday, and he still F'd me when he got home. This does happen in real life, and Patrice can get what he wants easily. Many couples we know have a girlfriend.
Delicious.
There was one more
God
I
bless.
wanted to go to.
God bless.
It's a big world. A lot of people out there.
A lot of people.
Go to adult friend finder.
And tell me that
go to Pal Talk on whatever lonely room and watch some broad somewhere taking her boobs out just to be loved.
I've seen it on Pal Talk, yeah.
Mammy Pellegroso.
Let's go to Paul in Brooklyn. Paul.
Hey, what's up?
You got people joining your cult like crazy, by the way.
Yeah, man.
They're calling in. Yeah, Paul.
Hey, he was talking about that place, La Trapeze. It's on 27th and 5th. I've been there.
Delicious. Another soldier.
Another soldier.
Yeah. He's got.
Paul, what's this place about?
Hey, the place is what it is, just like he says. It's that you go there, you have to go in there with a woman, or if you're a single woman, you can get in. I'm
no
married.
guys just walking in. Hey, I want to screw somebody.
Well, hey.
I got nothing to trade.
Yeah.
I want to pick someone up on waivers if you don't mind.
So you go in, you bring a chick.
Right, but the deal is with me, I'm married, and the girl I go with is married. I know her husband, she knows my wife. So, but her and I get together, and we go there, and then we swap with other couples, and then we go back to our prospective others, like, whatever, and we just have a good time. It's hard to explain.
It is. You got too many others in there. I couldn't.
Yeah.
Here's the one thing, though. Do your wife and her husband know?
No, of course not.
So then it's a little bit. You're kind of cheating with each other. But here's the thing. Listen to this. Let's boil this down.
All right.
Let's boil this down.
A girl that he doesn't even sleep with.
He is cheating on his wife, and he still needs extra booty. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys?
Wait, are you sleeping with the other guy's wife? Or are you just taking her out and swapping her?
Yeah. Because you know why? Because he's a winner, and this other woman's a winner. And they're with two people that goes, his wife goes, and her husband goes, no. And they both ran into each other and went, hey, let's Let's do something
It's
crazy.
still not enough. Let's
You know
swap
what else
each
is
other
great?
too.
Yeah, let's go down there and swap each other. He's just using it as swap.
I can get a lot more for you than I can for my wife. Come on.
You know what I could get for you? Hey,
You know what else is great?
yeah.
She loves other women, too.
Jesus, she's all over the place.
Do you hear how happy this? Wait a minute. Time out. Do you hear how elated this guy is to talk? He sounds like a straight-laced dude, right? Did you hear Mr. I love my wife, 17 years, 4 kids? He sounded like death warmed over. He sounded like he was praying for cancer. He sounded like he was practicing to have cancer. Night of the Living Dead. I love my wife. 4 kids. And everybody throws their 4 kids and everything. Like that's the validation for your misery. This dude's like, dude, I'm cheating on my wife. I love it. I love my best friends. And we're swapping.
Bring her to the swingers club.
He's happy to get this out. It was like a sickness on his soul. He gets to say it and not be judged because I'm in his corner. Go get him, Tiger.
All right. Thank you, Paul.
All right, later, guys.
Yeah, we got to take another break. Maybe we'll get into some other things.
Amazing.
Hey, Steve Lyons got fired. You know what
Yeah.
that's about? We'll talk about that after the break.
Did he get fired, or did he get fired from just doing
Well, we'll get into it
I
after
think
the
he got
break. It's pretty
fired.
interesting. And Rita Crosby's interview from this is left over from
It's Rita Crosby. You got her audio from Rita Crosby.
from MSNBC.
MSNBC, join me, Rita Crosby. I talk about nothing because I can't talk.
What the hell is wrong with her?
I constantly have a sore throat.
Jesus.
Does anyone have a loss? I'm a talk show host. How ironic is this? I can't even talk. That's hysterical.
Well, she interviewed Screech.
She interviewed Screech. Isn't that ironic, too?
And a little observation, some people out there will get it. How many people tell you, Vinny, you sound just like the father from Little People, Big World?
Yeah, I hear him.
I didn't hear that.
Sound like somebody.
I haven't watched that show yet.
Have anyone come up to you yet? The show's starting to take off.
Yeah, I
The
get
Midget Family, it's a reality show with a midget family. Actually, the husband and wife are midgets, and they had 1 midget and 3 three normal kids,
Yeah.
right? Or 2. 3, yeah.
That's got to be hard to discipline your children.
But you
Oh, I know.
Towering over you.
But you sound just like the father. Just like the father on that show, Little People, Big World. Yeah, the mom she's 4 foot tall, and her son's already like 6 foot, and she's yelling at him. And
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Gotta be hard.
I'll dribble you like a basketball.
Yeah, Mom, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right, it's the O&A
Palm her
virus.
big head and throw her.
Yeah, right? Spreading across America.